find the angle measure x in the following figures. So these are the figures, children. So we will solve one by one. We have studied the concept of angle sum property of the triangle, quadrilateral and any given polygon. You can easily find out by using the formula n minus 2 into 180 degree. Now this formula you should keep in mind. This you should not forget. That if you know any given polygon, easily you can find the value of it. So now children, first question, you have this figure. So if you look at the figure, this is clearly a quadrilateral. Means you should know, it should immediately come to your mind that the sum of angles of all the four angles is 360 degree. So you will write by angle sum property. In geometry, children, especially, whatever you do or you write, you should give reasons always. So by angle sum property, we can write that 50 degree plus 130 degree plus 120 degree plus x is how much? 360 degree. Why? Sum of quadrilateral angles of quadrilateral is 360 degree. Now we shall add. How much is 100 plus 100? 200. 230, 250 plus 50, 300. So by adding all these numbers, we got 300. This angle, unknown angle x, we will keep as it is equal to 360 degree. So what is x? 360 degree minus 300 degree. X is 360 minus 300 is clearly 60 degree. That's all, children. So we got x is equal to 60 degree. Now look at the second problem. This is also a quadrilateral. It has four angles. See, here we had three known angles and one unknown angle x. So easily we did like this. But here, children, if you see, this angle we know 70 degree, this is 60 degree, this is x unknown angle, but this angle also we don't know. So we cannot directly use this angle sum property and do. But look at the figure, they have given this exterior angle, no? This symbol means it is clearly that this angle is 90 degree. So you have studied the concept of linear pair. This angle also we don't know. For time being, let us assume it to be some angle A. So 90 degree plus angle A is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because they make linear pair. You have studied, no, children? Sum of linear pair is always 180 degree. Linear pair means on the same straight line, and this, if you have a straight line like this and a slant line like this, then these two angles make the linear pair, and the sum of linear pair is always 180 degrees. So 90 plus A is 180 degree means angle A is 180 degree minus 90 degree. Clearly, angle A, we got it to be 90 degree. So if this angle A is 90 degree, then easily you can find the one unknown angle. Again, angle x plus remaining three angles we will write 70 plus 90 degree plus 60 degree is once again equal to 360 degree. So now we will add 90 plus 60. 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 plus 7 is 22. So x plus 220 degree is equal to 360 degree. X is equal to 360 minus 220 means x is 360 minus 220 andre 0, 4, 1. X is equal to 140 degree. Like that you should find out. And in the third problem, this is the given figure. Here also if you observe, children, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 angles are there, means clearly this is a pentagon. It is a pentagon. In the pentagon, we should know 5 angles. One angle we know 30 degree. But these two angles are equal. Why? See, double lines like this, x and x they have given. So if you find out one angle, then these two angles are also equal. Like that you can write. These two angles are x, but these two angles also we don't know. In 5 angles, among 5 angles in a pentagon, we now know only one angle. So we cannot have 4 unknown angles. For that, children, I will call the other two angles of pentagon. See, two angles they have given as x, same. One angle 30 degree. Other two angles I will label it as A and B. Now use the concept of linear pair for angle A 70 degree, angle B 60 degree and find out. So 70 degree plus angle A is 180 degree means angle A. Why? Again linear pair, you should give the reason in the bracket. 180 degree minus 70 degree. So angle A is 180 minus 70 is clearly 110 degree. So we got to know what is angle A. Similarly, angle 60 degree plus angle B is again 180 degree. Why? Because they both make the linear pair. 60, therefore angle B is 180 degree minus 60 degree. Angle B is 180 minus 60 is clearly 120 degree. So angle B is 120 degree, children. Now we find it out these two angles. Using now totally we have 3 known angles and 2 unknown angles. Still we can find the other 2 angles. How means? Let me do it here. Now look. Since they have given 2 angles are equal, 2 pair of angles are equal, we are on safer side. So since it is a pentagon, now you may get doubt. N minus 2. What is the sum of interior angle of a pentagon? We don't know. To do that, let us make use of the same formula. N minus 2 is equal to 180 degree. In place of N, I am substituting 5. Why? Because it is a pentagon. 5 minus 2 into 180 degree. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 into 180 degree. 18 3s are 54 means it is 540 degree. So, now take the sum of angles. 30 degree plus angle A we find it out to be 110 degree. Angle C is 120 degree. Other 2 angles are x plus x and their sum is equal to, just now we find it out that it is 540 degree. Now add all these. 100 plus 100, 200. Plus 20, 220. Plus 10, 230. Plus 30, 260. 260 degree plus 2x is equal to 540 degree. 2x is equal to 540 degree minus 260 degree. 2x is equal to, how much is 540 minus 260? 0. 14 minus 6 is 7 and 5 minus 2 is, no 4 minus 2 is 2. 260 degree you will get. 2x is 260 andre. X is 260 divided by 2. 2 1s are 2. 2 3s are 6. 0. X is 130 degree. Am I right? 540, 260, 0. Idu 4. 4 minus 2, 2. 14 minus 6. Oh, 80 children. Sorry. 280. 280 andre 2 1s are 2 4s are 8, 0. So x is 140 degree. Hence we find out the value of x. That is how you will solve. Fourth problem, I want you all to take it as homework. See, it is clearly a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is a pentagon. And if you observe the figure, they have marked all the sides are equal and all the angles are equal to x, children. So very easy. You need not do anything. Find out the value of x. If it is an equiangular pentagon means all the angles should be equal. Means x value is same throughout. Ana ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ ಮಲ್ಕೊಳ್ಳ ಮಲ್ಕೊಮ್ಮ ಏನು ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಚೇರ್ ಮುಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ all the angles are equal. So I will just show you here. 5x is equal to, just now we find it out that sum of the interior angle of pentagon is 540 means x is 540 divided by 5. 5 1s are 5. 4 you cannot means 40 together you should take. Two numbers together if you are taking you should add 0. 5 8s are 40. X is equal to 108 degree. You will get. You solve it neatly, children. Next we shall move on to the last two problems of the exercise, that is the 7th main of the exercise. So this is the first problem of 7th main, children. They have asked us to find the sum of x plus y plus z. What is x plus y plus z? We need to find out. So now if you observe, for x and z, for angles x and z, we can make use of concept of linear pair and find it out. Yes, now x plus 90 make the linear pair, so their sum is 180 degree. Similarly, angle z and angle 30 make the linear pair, so again their sum is 180 degree. Hence we can easily find out for angle x and angle z. So angle x plus 190 degree is equal to 180 degree. As I said you, bracket, always write the reason, that is linear pair. So angle x is 180 degree minus 90 degree, means clearly angle x is 90 degree. Now apply the same concept of linear pair for angle, that is 30 degree, no? Yes, this is 30, children. So z plus 30 degree is equal to 180 degree. Angle z is 180 degree minus 30 degree. 180 minus 30 is clearly 150 degree. Hence we find it out what is x and what is z. But in order to find out y, you don't know either of the three angles. What to do means, you have studied in the 7th standard, no children. Now angle y is the exterior angle. It is not inside this triangle. Yes, no, x, y, z, all the three are exterior angles. So you have studied, no? We know that exterior angle is equal to the sum of interior opposite angles. Andre, angle y is the exterior angle. It is equal to the sum of interior opposite. We know both the interior opposite angles. Which are the interior opposite angles? It is 30 plus 90 degree. So angle y is 30 degree plus 90 degree, which is clearly 120 degree. Thus we have found out all the three angles x, y, z, but they are asking us to find the sum, that is x plus y plus z. So x is 90 degree, y is, just now we have found out 120 degree, z is 150 degree. So just add them, 100 plus 100, 200, 290, 300, 310 plus 50 is clearly 360 degree. That is how you will solve the first problem. Second question is also a similar one. So this is the figure, children. Here they are asking us to find what is the sum of x plus y plus z plus w. All the four angles here are exterior angle if you observe. See, we don't know this angle, so I will label it as angle A. Now, for finding out angle x, y and z, we can use the concept of linear pair. See, z and 60 degree make linear pair, so we can write them as equal to 180 degree. Similarly, y and 80 degree are linear pair, x and 120 degree are linear pair. So we shall find out starting from x. Angle x plus 120 degree is equal to 180 degree. Why? Reason you should write, as I said, linear pair in bracket. Angle x is 180 degree minus 120 degree. So 180 minus 120 is clearly 60 degree. So we find out what is x. Similarly, for angle y plus 80 degree is equal to 180 degree. Angle y is 180 degree minus 80 degree means angle y is clearly 100 degree. Thus we find it out x. Next we shall find out what is z also. Angle z plus 60 degree is equal to 180 degree. Everywhere in the bracket give reason children, linear pair anta. So angle z is equal to 180 degree minus 60 degree. Angle z is 180 minus 60 andre it is 120 degree. So we find it out what is x, y and z. But there is a small problem in order to find angle W. What is it means? Angle A and angle W make the linear pair, but both the angles are unknown quantities. So in order, first we need to find out what is angle A in order to find out what is angle W. For that, forget all the extended lines for now children. Only inside part if you concentrate, it is clearly a quadrilateral. So, according to quadrilateral, angle sum property, 60 degree plus 80 degree plus 120 degree plus angle A is 360 degree. It is a quadrilateral, no? So sum of these four angles is 360 degree. 60, 100 plus 120 plus 80 is 200 plus 60 is 260 degree plus angle A is 360 degree. Therefore, angle A is 360 degree minus 260 degree. 360 minus 260 degree, we got angle A to be 100 degree. So once we know angle A is 100 degree, now angle A plus angle W, we can write it to be their sum to be equal to 180 degree. Why? They make linear pair. So angle A is 100 degree plus angle W is equal to 180 degree. Angle W is 180 degree minus 100 degree. Therefore, angle W is clearly 80 degree. Thus, we find out all the four angles, that is X, Y, Z and W children. Easily we find out what are angles X, Y and Z. But to find W, there was a small problem. Why? We knew two angles were unknown. That is the reason we use the concept of angle sum property of a quadrilateral, took their sum to be equal to 360 degree, find out angle A, then apply linear pair concept and find out what is angle W. So last step is they have asked us to find what is x plus y plus z plus W. So we shall find out. X, how much we got? 180 minus 120 andre it was 60 degree plus y also I erased. 80 ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ it was 100 degree. Z we have 120 degree plus W just now we find it out to be 80 degree. So when you add them up, 100 plus 120 is 220. 220 plus 80 is 300 plus 60 is 360 degree. So X plus Y plus Z plus W is equal to 360 degree children. This ends the exercise 4.1. So, I want you all to keep a new book, unrolled book for geometry. Start with understanding quadrilateral lesson. and complete all the basic definitions which I said you to write. That is definition of a polygon, draw the figure, classify the polygon table is there now, draw that in your classwork. Next write the subheading diagonal, write the definition and any one figure you draw. Next you will write the heading convex polygon and concave polygon and just draw any two examples given in your textbook for each. Next you will write regular polygon, irregular polygon. I explained just write the definition. Next angle sum property you need not write. After that you can start with exercise 4.1 and keep it completed. Next session I will be starting with exercise 4.2 and we'll study about the angle sum property of a quadrilateral. Thank you children.